not sure. They'll probably have to airlift you from here, eh?
You know when you just feel like you're invincible.
So Reese, what happened today, young man? Welcome to another episode of Gravity Dogs, and in this week's episode we are finding out how you can take a horse to water but you can't make it drink. And our horse is the famous Reese Pyro Trout. I don't know, what do you think about that, me calling you a horse?
It's probably just laughable.
So Reese has got a nickname, Pyro. Can you explain that to us?
Yeah, well, it comes from the burning desire to go really fast and to light things on fire, basically.
Yeah, I'll show you a couple of pictures of him burning things and going really fast so you can get a better understanding. Reese Pyro lives up to that name, hands down. He nearly went off a cliff edge. Plain and clear.
I came across the Piketberg trip through invite of friends such as Ricky and the Gravity Dogs. And it was actually Mike Upham that found out.
Oh, cool. Yeah, thanks Mike, thanks for that. But this is often happens with lots of cameras, is that you actually film a hill thing and you go over a crazy jump. But then when you watch it on the camera, it just seems so underwhelming. And when it really happens in real life, it's just that much more intense. The jump you've done is higher, the speed you're going is faster, the cliff edge you are on is bigger. So that's what we call the GoPro effect. And funny enough, that was the effect that I had when watching Reese's video. It rose the hair off my skin, literally. Watching this guy skate, I was so impressed with him. But there were quite a few questions I had to ask. After watching Reese's run, do you see anything sketchy in his run? Comment below, please. Now he comes through into this right-hand hairpin and he cuts straight into the oncoming lane. Yes. I think to myself, is this mad? Is he?
You know, well, that bravery has definitely got something to do with my trust in my fellow skaters. And I guess just the bond that we share, that I know that they don't want anything bad to happen to me. So they got my back.
So that's only what I realized later, was you had some spotters. So explain to us what a spotter is.
So what a spotter is someone who keeps an eye out for you for any cars that might be on the road.
Simple signs we use is
to stop.
This is clear, and this is not clear. And it works really well. So by the time he came into the second left hairpin, he was at least going between 80, 85. And there's something you did in that hairpin which I could already see was bad technique. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know one of it, but there could be more.
Okay. Why do you slide so close to the cliff edge? So close to the guardrail?
Basically in a total place of bliss, thinking that nothing could touch me and I'm on top of the world.
Slide before the corner so that you can grip through the corner
and exit with enough speed. And that's the proper way to do it. And so fast, it's so gnarly.
It's if you go off the first right hairpin, you're dead.
You basically fall down a 20-meter drop.
Cliff face into even a steeper embankment, so that's probably like 150 meters you'll roll down for.
Pretty much.
And then the second hairpin, where he nearly slid under the guardrail, that's also a 15-meter cliff drop.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I had
he's
to
not
choose
small
between the guardrail or falling right through off a 20-meter, 30-meter drop.
So Ross, out of all people, learned how to slide with the help of this guy.
I do. Oh yes, first time.
First time on the
shredding.
What do you have to say for yourself, young man?
Shot Nicky. and that's it for the advice.
Yeah, none of your driving, Glenn.
One thing's for sure, you definitely don't want to catch a cat's eye in Piketberg. They are mean and chunky. Because they are situated on the white line in the center of both lanes, it causes a divide between lanes. It makes sliding even more tricky. To be honest with you, the first time I saw Piketberg, I literally crapped myself. I was almost too scared to skate it.
That was epic. What do you think of that?
That was fucking cool. Like we were everywhere but synchronized. It's fucking, good thing we were
If I advise you, Reese, look here, slide before the hairpin. Don't slide in the hairpin. He can hear that and he can take that advice. But it's often only when someone hits the limit, they hit the edge, then do they really learn for themselves. It's like, hey, I need to slide before the corner. But often we need to go over that limit, over that edge, to know where it is, so that next time we can push just before it, and then we have the ultimate line.
set, go. Go Reese! Go Reese! Go Reese! Go Reese! Yay! Oh, you just? I'm gonna go skate Piketberg now. 5 minutes away. Beautiful day.
Piketberg, Boerberg trails. Just skate in and blast out.
So we hit the hospital in Piketberg, government hospital. Reese just fell and just cut his arm open. And his leg, knee, hip. Got fucked up. So that's the end of our skating for
Took
today.
the last right-hander down Piketberg, and I hit the guardrail because my wheels iced out, and I had a huge laceration on my left arm because I tried to grab the guardrail, save myself from going under and going off the mountain. Basically, 20-meter drop. I can't feel that she injected me now. How much? 6 injections.
No, there was many, right?
Oh, many, yeah. I don't even know how much there was. What is it? You give me ketamine?
No,
Yeah.
I
Sort of.
just heard it slide.
So you're responsible there on a skateboard.
Okay.
No, I wasn't responsible.
cunty.
I was just, it was a slight misjudgment.
Aren't you too old for a skateboard?
I slid too much. Screw you, dude. I'm as young as I feel. Yes. Ah, jeez. Ooh. It's like the after effects, it's like branding.
So Reese, why do you make us on this trip, bro?
Fuck, man.
Why do you make us, bro?
Dude, I don't know, dude. Oh, fuck you. Good help that I'm not
Get that motherfucking shot.
So we get back to the campsite, and now he's on pain meds and stuff, and one of the guys offers him a beer, and it says Devil's Lager on it, and I'm like, bruh, don't top the Devil's Lager, you're gonna cup on there, bro. But no one wanted to listen to me. I always had their sips. There's Reese standing, speaking to Anton. He's rubbing his head like this, and he says to Anton, yo, I'm feeling nice.
Mumbling,
He
mumble
faints while he's standing up. Then he falls backwards and knocks himself out.
Timber.
The supposed first aid guy, Ricky, says, his eyes are bulging out of his head. I think to myself, what is that going to help us with, recovery position and everything? So I dive in there, put Reese in the recovery position, he's snoring. Slowly he wakes up like an innocent baby with all the sand and grass in his hair. And we look back and we see he's just missed the rock. Like, we're so lucky, he could have hit his head on this rock. He didn't know what had happened. But we were there for him. We nurtured him. Actually, I would like to say I'm really proud of Reese to get back on a skateboard, because going through such a tragic time, and it's a scary thing, people don't realize that often guys will stop skating. And I would love to see Reese skate again, and we'll see if he's learned the lessons that we speak about, and we can check if he's still sliding in the apex.
Life happens to those who live it. Go out there and go live your life.